Hello folks, it's Ron from Ron's Beers and Tools. Come from a very hot New England. Very sunny here today. Well, we got a beer review with a really big history to this and what's going on with it right now. Czechvar. Quite the beer. Let me take off these, sometimes I get this cowboy hat to keep out of the sun, but I got my sunglasses. See these pearly eyes here. 2 pairs. I need 2 pairs. These protect from the sun's direct rays, straight on, and those from the side. Alright, but anyways, enough of the glasses. But you do gotta protect your eyes, because my eyes have been getting, my left eye particularly, too much sun. There's a thing called pterygium. It's like a burn on it. The eye, I think, dries out and the sun instantaneously burns it. It can get worse as the sun hits it. Alright, that's enough. Just so you know, pterygium is spelled with a P. Pterygium. Alright, let's get to the beer here. I got a lot of writing on the stuff here, on this beer, because this Czech pilsner lager, as you can see, has the history, like I said. Over here it's Czechvar. Over in Europe it's Budvar. And that goes way back to, let's see what years it goes back to the, yeah, I don't know, early 1800s, but this is brewed in a city in usually Czechoslovakia and Czech. They call it the country of Czech. The city is Český Budvar, C-E-S-K-E, Budvar. And basically, this brew is known for its pale lagers. They only use the artesian waters, the Moravian barley, and the Czar's hops, which we know is one of the noble hops that the Germans use quite a bit. This was founded in 1895. It's now state-owned. It's a state-owned brewery. And we do a good job, but state-owned, when government gets involved with things mess up, but they do a good job. They're still using the 1516 Bavarian Reinheitsgebot law of purity, Bavarian purity law, making the beer like the Germans. Like I said, there is a trademark dispute. Budvar is imported and it stays in country, but it comes over here in this bottle as Czechvar. Budvar stays over there because it's also Budweiser is the name of it. And they have a battle going on legal-wise with Anheuser-Busch for a long time. And basically, when Anheuser-Busch sends beer to the European Union countries, they have just called it Bud, B-U-D, Bud. And I've got cans in there that say Bud Light, and maybe they were destined for Europe. They lager this for 3 months. Well, a lot of lagers are longer than ales, as you know, because of the cold fermentation, and it's always longer. Let's see. A lot of things are good when it's longer. You know, I know when you meet someone you love, kissing the one you love, a longer kiss is better, and a longer romance, and a longer, we won't go into that any further, but kids are born from it. Alright, they label it as 20 EBU, bitterness. It's a form of IBUs in a way. The IBUs on this are 31.4. And do I have the ABVs? I thought I had them down, or somebody put them down. But the color on this on the scale is 4 EBUs. I don't know if that matches our SRM that we have. The yeast in this comes from, they have their own house yeast all the time. It's White Lab, it's a WLP 802, and it's called Czech Bavarian. And they use spices and herbs and so forth as far as this flavors and so forth, the yeast. But they used to use years ago a thing called Gruit. I don't know if you ever read about that, Gruit, G-R-U-I-T. They didn't use hops in beer. They used spices and herbs to get that hoppiness in beers and affect it for flavor and so forth, and balance out the malt, the sweetness, or honey that they put in beer. Let's see what else we got on this here. Beer Advocate gave this here 3.59 out of 5. And I'm going to show you now, we're going to show you right now some photos of the differences on Czechvar and Budvar. And we'll come back, we'll crack this open. It's a 5% ABV, this beer here. But you'll see what the legality of the Budvar over in Europe and Czechvar here, and Budweiser are still going at it. So, alright, take it away. Alright, we're back, and you see those photos? See the nice, Europe likes the green bottles. I like green bottles. You know, a lot of the beers I have enjoyed have been in green bottles. Pilsner Urquell, I don't know if this will be similar to a Pilsner Urquell. Will be like that. Gross is in green bottles, but anyways, we'll stick with the beer we're talking about here. Alright, we have any other word? Let's see. Sometimes they say that these beers has that skunkiness to it. If I ever didn't shave and grubby, I've been out here working all day and coming in and working on the yard and having fun driving around my little John Deere lawn tractor where it really takes care of the grass like that. Alright, so I think that's all it says, but just gather from those photos we showed you the legality of what's happening here. It's too bad, you know, money's being spent and you know, on lawyers' fees and so on. It's too bad. But anyways, alright, no further ado. We got the glass. I got this when I was in Germany, when I was compliments of the army when I was over there in Germany. A real German glass. I've got Venus, the gold. The wheat beer is, the wheat beer is on the bottom down here, and the word, it kind of translates as the way it's brewed. It's funny because this is old German in the back, and I really can't. I can say some words. It has been, you know, some words, but it's old. All right, let's talk on my part. I'm talking too much. Have some nice cold water. Oh, how sweet that is. That is good. Okay, let me open this up. Let me show this first. I know I seem to be dragging my feet and opening this, but how cool is this? Look at that. How cool is that? For some reason lately, I've been spilling my beers. I don't know how. I'm making a mess here. And I'm tired. I'm tired of cleaning it up. Alright, so I've got a nice placemat, so I spilled the beer instead of getting all sticky for other people to sit here. Alright, no further ado. I got a glass. Got to open them. Klein tool. Bearded CB82, thank you for turning me on to this. He has a fine channel, very fine channel, very good channel. It has a lot of things on it, and I like tools, and he does. Look at that, you can see it coming out, the water vapors. Oh, look at the carbonation in this. Product of the Czech Republic. I don't know if you can see the carbonation. Whoa. Alright. No further ado. Seems to be given a light color. Wow, that glass holds a lot. Wow. Wow, that's something. Let's see, somehow I got a Budweiser thing here and more. I'll get some shout-outs I want to do. Like I say, Beer Advocate gave this a 3.59 out of 5, which is good. But look at the carbonation. You can see the head. It's a gold amber color. It's not coming through. Camera, yeah, camera. They say the camera is the true camera. We'll see the colors that it is. It's a gold amber. Kind of, the bubbles are effervescent. That word, effervescent. Look at them. Oh, like a champagne. All right, wait, all right. Oh, I'm getting that. I hate to use the word skunky, but I also say that European green bottle smell. Actually, brown bottles get that smell too. European aroma is what I'll say. Because saying like a brown bottle smell kind of implies it's the bottle that's skunking it or something, but it's not. It's just that European aroma. I like it because I understand it. Getting rid of some of the bugs that are flying around here. Hey, I'm outside, as you can tell. It's a pleasant lager smell. Definitely bready. That bready smell. Herbal, hops, grainy malts. Alright, no further ado. Bottomed up, folks. Oh, flavorful. And yes, European. Not at all like Budweiser. And I do drink Budweiser. I like Budweiser. Budweiser's a good beer. It's biscuity. It has that flavor, that herbal flavor. Definitely there's Zaz hops in this. They're part of the noble hop, S-A-A-Z. They're noble hops that are in this. As I'm drinking it, I can get that I don't know how cowboys did it, you know, drawing somebody. You're gonna hold your head up like this. But anyways, they did it. The cowboys did it. But this hat is great for the sun. All right, back to the beer. It's very, very mild bitterness to this beer. Very mild. Herbal. It's mild. It's a very good beer. I mean, it's a mild to medium. Most on the medium. Very drinkable beer. The head retention wasn't too strong, but it's amazing because the carbonation is really quite a lot. Still coming up. I like where the bubbles come up. Pretty good. It's easy drinking beer. As you're drinking it, it's low in carbonation, but it looks like a lot of carbonation, but as you're drinking it, the retention isn't too good, but it seems to be holding here. It's mild, it's smooth. Some biscuity, you know, that lager, biscuity. It is, it's a pilsner, but it's a lager. Get some herbal hops in this. Very, not just like or similar, but you get that pilsner Urquell, the flavor that goes along with that. Well, a lot of German beer, but this is, which I should say first, correction. This is different than a lot of German beer. This isn't as, I hate to use the word dank, it's kind of denotes a negative thing, but German beers have that overall flavor from their noble hops. I like German beers. I was in Germany, lived in Germany for 6 months, and I drank a lot of the German beers. So, for 6 months was compliment of the army, and I drink a lot of German beers. The Deutsch beers are very nice. All right, with that said, I won't hold this up any longer. I want to thank you all for watching this. I want to do some shout outs. I have a lot here, and what I want to say is, for all you beer folks, I will be closing down my beer reviews. So I want to hit the road. I'm kind of late now on hitting the road. Me and my lovely wife will be hitting the road. I like to do these beer and highway reviews, and then I'm going to also incorporate hardware stores along the way that I go with their tools and different tools, and maybe some antique places on the tools. Combine that, and so I'll be away. I hope I come back to the beer reviews. Some fine people I've met in this community of the beers, real fine people. And I'm going to give some shout outs to Ronald Terrio down there in New Orleans, Craft Beer Pours. John O'Neill, A-N-I-L-E. J.D. Brews, what a character he is, his energy. Jerry Fort, the beer review guy, he has a nice channel, and he does more than just beers. Cans, beetles, and bottles. He's down in North Carolina, maybe near Asheville. He does good. In Beer America, and there's probably some other ones. I'm sorry if I've left you out, but hopefully we'll get some of those shout outs on travel now and other things like the Westerns. Dustin Vinegar, real big on Westerns. Good channel, all these ones I'm saying. Wonder Hussey, she travels all over, and she does really a well job on how she does her videos. Very nice. She really gets into everything. When you watch it, you don't end up saying, "Oh, I wish she did this." She really explores everything that she goes into. All these abandoned places and some beautiful sites down there, the Arizona, Nevada region, and some strange things too she gets into. Mr. Hard Charger too, fellow veteran. He's got a real nice channel. Fishing, really like into fishing. He's into that. Al Furtado, F-U-R-T-A-D-O. You should see the amazing woodworking he does with a lathe and with wood. Fantastic. Terrell Fixes All, T-A-R-Y-L Fixes All. It's a comedy show, really. He puts it into a comedy show, visits places, and fixes all these small engines. Zippo Vaga, another one with fixing all these small engines. Tons of small lawn tractors and garden tractors. Hard Knocks Forge, really good on tools, really good. Bearded CB82, like I said, he's a mechanic, and he's got other things going on, survival and crafts. Scout Crafter, he really refurbishes some nice tools. His channel is kind of dedicated to refurbishing tools. Scout Crafter, he's really good. Jeff's Little Engine Service, that's a good channel. Jeff Parker, he does well with the tools, nice channel. Guns and Glory, dealing with all kinds of history and stuff on guns. Scott Pearson Tools, that's really nice. And more, he has other stuff, Scott Pearson Tools and more. Restore is another good channel. And Hand Tool Rescue, amazing things that this guy does, breaks everything right down to the last screw and nut and bolt. So, with that said, folks, enjoy the day. Have a good day. I'll sit here. I don't have treats right now, but I'll look at the cool things that I have. Isn't that cool? And there's a nice tool opener, bottle opener by Klein. Some cool stuff. So with that said, folks, have a good day. You're going to drink. Be responsible for what you do. Don't drive. Ciao.